Folks, what's up? This is Michael back at it. Graveyard shift, wee hours of the night, happy hump day, all that good stuff with your daily trivia question once again. Oh my goodness. The answer to the previous trivia question was, of course, if you weren't able to figure it out, the Boy Scouts. So Mr. Robert Baden-Powell was a British Army officer who served in India and Africa back in his day. He wrote several books for military reconnaissance and scout training. He was very serious about what he did during his service. These would catch on in popularity with youth, with boys for some reason. Now, based on these earlier books, he would go on to write Scouting for Boys, which is now considered an inspiration for the Scout movement and the Boy Scouts Association. As Scouting for Boys circulated, there's a copy of the cover of it right there in the upper left, or the right, the upper right on the left hand side. Had too much coffee. You guys know what I mean. Anywho, as Scouting for Boys circulated, impromptu Boy Scout troops sprung up across Britain, and Baden-Powell decided to try out some of his ideas by taking a diverse group of adolescents to set up camp where they learned about camping, observation, deduction, woodcraft, boating, all this stuff. These impromptu camp sessions, if you will, campouts, became very popular. And what was happening was Boy Scout meetings Boy Scout camps and trips were being born. It was the birth of what we know it today. Many of these lessons were learned through inventive games that were very popular with the boys. The first Boy Scout meeting was a great success in this regard, and it went on to become, like I said, what we know today. Very soon thereafter, the Boy Scouts movement made its way to the United States, and it spread quickly in popularity. In 1916, Baden-Powell would organize Wolf Cubs, Cub Scouts, and different age categories that went on to be a lot of what, back in like my day, what we grew up with and so forth. I think Weeblues came along, etc. In 1920, Baden-Powell was named Chief Scout of the World. Imagine that. He died in 1941. Pretty cool character to research, and everything that he did and put into the Boy Scouts Association. Scouting is very much still around today. And by the by, if you're like me, you grew up, you had Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts in your life at some point in time. You went on these camping expeditions. You had meetings. You progressed through the different stages of it. It was just a good educational experience to go through in your youth. As I was saying, the scouting is still around today. I've included the website down there below, and there's all kinds of different categories of scouting and scout groups that you can join. It's a different ball game. It's amazing what they've gone on to do and become. It's not like back in my day. Of course, that was way back when. But so check out the website. And if you're interested, no matter what age you are, even adults can still get involved for sure. And by the way, I'm always taking donations for Girl Scout cookies. Just a little FYI there. Keep that in mind. Whoop, whoop. All right, folks, here is your hump day question for January 26th on this day in 1961 to help him with his chronic and persistent back pain, other illnesses, and the punishing schedule that a political career demanded. President John F. Kennedy appoints Janet Travel to this position, making her the first woman in history to hold the post. Can you figure out what it is? Be careful, folks. Could be anything. Peace out. Happy hump day. On my honor, be prepared. Always.